Add value to items. Hi! In the previous video, we saw how to take one item at a time and print it using index. Do you remember how we used to add, subtract, multiply, divide using variables? In the same way, we can do with the list. And in this video, let us see how to do addition with lists. If we want to add a value to an item in the list, as we saw in our previous videos, we first have to take one item and then add the value to it. For example, we have a list of 2 times table. So, if I want to add 10 to every item in the list, can I write it as 2 table plus 10? No. We already tried this in our previous video and Python gave an error. Then, what should we do? First, we should take the item from the list using the index. Let us take the first item in the list. What will be the index? Index number starts from 0, 1, 2, etc. So, the index is 0. Correct? Now, let's write print, open bracket, 2 table, open the square bracket, write 0, close the square bracket and close the bracket. Save the file and run the code. 2 is printed as the output. So now we are going to add 10 to the item. How can we write that in our statement? We will add plus 10 to the same print statement and write it. Save the file and run the code. 12 is printed as output. So, this is how we can add values to an item in the list. Let us add 10 to the remaining items also. Let me copy this print statement and paste it 4 times. And change the index to 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now, save the file and run the code. You can see in the output that 10 is added to all the items. Let us see one more example here. We can create a list of marks. Now, if I want to add 5 to the value 32 in the list, what should I do? As we saw in our first example, first we should take the item from the list using the index, right? So, what will be the index for the value 32? The value 32 is the first item in our list. And because the index number starts with 0, the index number for the first item will be 0. Correct. Now, let us write print, open the bracket, marks, open the square bracket, write 0, close the square bracket and close the bracket. Save the file and run the code. 32 is printed as the output. So now we can add 5 to the first item. How can we write that? We will add plus 5 to our same print statement and write it. Save the file and run the code. 37 is printed as the output. So this is how we can add values to an item in the list. Let us add 5 to the remaining items also. Let me copy this print statement again and paste it 3 times. And change the index to 1, 2 and 3. Now save the file and run the code. You can see in the output that 5 is added to all the items. I hope you understand now how to add a value to all the items in a list. It is very easy. We have to take one item at a time from the list and add the value to it. So, see you all in the next video where I will show you how to add 2 items from a list. Bye bye.